Well, here we are, country number 40 is Iran, and this is Chelow Kebab, a national dish. Iran's national dish, I'm led to believe. Anyway, I've cooked it and I'm dying to get into it, but I'll show you how to present this beautiful dish. And look at the colours, aren't they just amazing? Okay, let's get cooking. Hello, my name's John and welcome to my channel, Cooking Around the World. This is country number 40 today, and we're going to be making Chelow Kebab from Iran. So we're going to make the kebab first. We're going to mix with our minced meat, some sumac, garlic, baking soda, onion and salt and pepper, and we're going to make that into a mixture that we can form around these bamboo skewers that you can only just see here. It should make about 3 of them. We'll pop those in the oven, and then we're going to char our vegetables while they're cooking. So let's first get on to making the kebabs themselves. Right, let's start first with our meat. Now I want this onion to be super fine, so I'm going to put this in the processor so that I get almost sort of like a minced onion, and that way the onion's not going to fall out of the kebab during cooking. This will be loud, so we'll just turn down the sound. Right, there we have it. We've added our onion, and now I'm going to add 2 generous teaspoons of minced garlic as well. Now I'm going to add in a teaspoon of sumac. If you've never used this spice before, it's quite a mild, but it's very aromatic. It's a sort of a lemony lime, and with a kind of tinge of beetroot. It's very hard to explain, but essential for Middle Eastern food. And also to that we're going to add 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. So there we go. Right, and now we're going to put in a teaspoon of lime zest, although that's what I put in the recipe, but I kind of like my lime, so it's a little bit more in there. And then lastly, a quick grind of black pepper, and a quick grind of pink salt. Right, I'm going to combine this now, and my kebab skewers, which I've had soaking in water because they're wooden, I will form the kebab around them. I'll show you how just in a minute. Firstly, get a baking tray and line it with some parchment paper, and then when you've done the kebabs you can put them straight on here, ready to go in the oven. Right, grab some of your meat out of the bowl and just form it around the skewer, and then just spread it out. You don't want it to be too fat, otherwise it'll burn on the outside and won't cook on the inside. So about the same diameter as a sausage. There we go, that's perfect. And I'll put that onto my parchment paper, and we'll turn on the oven to get it nice and hot. And there we are, there's our 3 kebabs. Obviously one of them was a bit bigger than the other, but never mind. I'm probably only going to have those 2 and I'll put that one in the fridge. Right, I'll turn the oven on. While it's cooking, we'll prepare the charred vegetables and the rice. So I've peeled the cucumber and I've sliced it, and now I'm just going to matchstick it like this. And we'll put them on the plate. Really, I'm going to cover these in cling film and pop them in the fridge while everything else is cooking. There we are. This will be a nice palate cleanser. Now I'll quickly prepare our tomato and capsicum, so just cut in half. And the capsicum, you can just, it's only for me today, but if you're doing for a group of people, you want to do the whole capsicum. We're going to put them this face down on the frying pan to get them really nicely cooked, and then we'll flip them over to char this other side. Right, there's our capsicum and tomatoes face down. Put it on a low heat, low to medium heat, and then we'll crank it up when we turn them over so we can get that charred effect. Right, I didn't get any saffron for the rice, but we can mimic it with a bit of turmeric. So the rice is done now, so we can take some of this. Right, we'll just separate it out a bit, because what we want to do is get a contrast of different coloured rice in the dish. There we are, that's roughly about somewhere between a third and a half. Now, drizzle, this is half a teaspoon of turmeric and 1 tablespoon of boiling water. So just drizzle some over, because remember, this is going to hydrate the rice. Might have to put all of it in, don't know. We'll just see how that colour works its way through. Now some people mix this in with the actual rice. I like to serve it separately so that you can see the different colours. I'll keep stirring that, and then closer to serving time I will zap it in the microwave just to make sure it's hot. Right, we'll turn this up and get some char going on it, because our kebabs are just about ready. There you go, just about there. I'll flip them over, and now we're going to serve. And of course our egg, forgot about that. Right, it's plating up time. So here we have the kebabs, looking resplendent, I have to say. And now we're going to put our rice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have half the rice on one side and half on the other. So, just like this. And this should provide a nice contrast. There you are. Now, the next part isn't that tricky. We're just going to put our capsicum there, plus our charred tomato. I must say, the colour on these is just absolutely amazing. Never seen anything like it. And then our egg. I'll just manipulate that into place. Perfect. Now I think it's about time I tuck in and have a taste. I'll be right back. Right, it's time. Right, it's time for knife and fork to meet yumminess. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pop that egg open, because I want to try and get a bit of... Now, this is how you get the skewers out. Just pop your fork in there and you're left with juicy kebabs. So let's see, I'm going to try them by themselves first. Oh, the citrus and the sumac and the lime zest, beautiful. Right, let's dip a bit of egg in there, have some rice. And then let's have it with some charred tomato and capsicum. Oh, I might just let the camera run. You can just watch me eat if you like. Well, the whole reason this dish is here is Rozina put the hard word on me and said, I like all your recipes, John, but they're looking a bit thin on the Persian front. So I'll put a link to Rozina's channel in the description so you can go and have a look at her beautiful Persian food. And I hope I have done her country justice with this. Okay, I'll catch you on the next recipe.